We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Bears and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Yonny Chirinos is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Mondesi.
Here comes the first pitch. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Ready with the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out. So here's Scooter Gennett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The center fielder.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One 0 count. Here it is. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field, and that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Trout at second with 2 down. One ball, 1 strike to count. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard on the ground to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Garrett Cole is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Digging in now, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
And
first.
leading off for the Rays, the designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
Now the pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
And the pitch. Looped over toward first. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Batting second.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Into the box, Willie Adames. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now Cole's delivery 2-0.
3-0 the count.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a
Batting
free pass,
third.
but especially
The right
troublesome
fielder.
when you give up a
Off
single
there.
right before that to start the inning.
Meadows.
We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So stepping in, Austin Meadows. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's set. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Little traffic on the base pass right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
One strike now from Cole. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much
Batting
what he
fourth.
did right there. When you
The left
change the
fielder.
hitter's eye level with
Hunter.
each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. His career line against Garrett Cole. Just a 1 for 12 career line. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right
Batting
there. The
fifth.
straight changeup.
The
He
first
hadn't
baseman.
used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses
Whoa.
it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. One and 0. Here it is. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
All even now, 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Yandy Diaz would be next. The payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Two and 2. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout looks up. And that one is gone. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 5 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Kevin
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And that misses for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But one more look here at the big blow for the Rays. A grand slam home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Here's the 0-1. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Simmons racing for second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The average sits at 294, 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
So digging in now, Roberto Perez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
1 out and a runner on third. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A man at third with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fouled away.
Ball one.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-1. In now, Daniel Robertson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0.
At the ball.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now to the plate, Michael Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he fouls this one off. This is line to left. Ramirez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell digs in now. First pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. And perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
In now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Haniger in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Now batting.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
At the plate, Austin Meadows, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. In his career, Meadows begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. The 1-0 delivery.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
From the belt, the pitch. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball too low, and that's ball four.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Renfroe.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two balls and a strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 3-1 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nate Lowe. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here it comes on 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the payoff pitch home. The second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Mitch Haniger.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Now here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit to short. Adames scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Hit sharply on the ground. Adames picks it up. Throw to Robertson for the force out, and the inning is over. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rays.
Into the box,
the third baseman,
Yandy Diaz. He went deep for a grand slam in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's Simmons at short. And there's one down now. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
One out, nobody on. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Digging in, Daniel Robertson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Robertson playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. So next up will be Freddie Freeman as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Here it comes.
2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ramirez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One-zero count. Here it is. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the stretch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Slider laid off for a ball.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire too.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Michael Perez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Rays, the catcher, number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1 misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Wendell is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Long throw. Got him. That is a terrific play.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Ready for another chance? Willie Adames. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Three and one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to
Now
watch a
batting,
pitch like that go
the
by,
right
but
fielder,
on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Six runs, only 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Full sets. Here's the pitch.
Count.
A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. 2 out with the man at first. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 6-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Mike Zunino.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
That's a ball.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Renfroe moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
No strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel
Now
like
batting,
he really didn't
third
want to
baseman,
challenge him. And
Alberto
I'm really surprised by that because
Mondesi.
I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Alberto Mondesi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play.
The batter,
The only
number
problem
14,
is he can't
second
guarantee
baseman,
it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders.
Jeanette.
Tough luck.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On its way is pitch number 75. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Renfroe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Derek Moore will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Two and 0.
No thanks.
A high fastball is in there. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Standing in, Nate Lowe. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Moore stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level. From the belt, the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Grounded to first. Freeman's got it. 1 there. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 5 innings complete. The Rays are out in front, 6-1. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
Leading off for Alaska, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 4th home run here in the early going. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. The 1-1. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball! That pitch is out.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-1 home. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Rays are in front, 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel.
To the plate now,
Robertson.
Daniel Robertson. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the box now, Michael Perez. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. from the stretch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Willie Adames. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's 7-2. Josh James is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
Ready once again, Roberto Perez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
The batter, number 10.
Here now is Mike Zunino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. The 0-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out to right field. Meadows moving back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Haniger, the former Seattle Mariner. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-1. Fouled off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the
Lead
inning.
off for
And
the
next
Reds,
it'll be the outfielder,
the right
Austin
fielder,
Meadows.
Austin Meadows.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on
The
strikes
left fielder,
in
number
this
11.
one. So they've really figured
Hunter
out how to attack this guy.
Renfroe.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Ball.
2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here it comes. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 7-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He singled his last time
Adalberto Mondesi.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Right there for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Stepping up to the plate, Scooter Gennett. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Pitch on the way.
Ball,
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here's the pitch. That's wide. 2-0. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Wow.
Now batting, Mike Trout has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runners on first with 1 down. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count. That's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone,
Now batting,
hoping for
the
a ground
first
ball.
baseman,
So that was an
Freddie
interesting pitch selection
Freeman.
to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping up now, Andrelton Simmons. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
I got the count 1-2.
From the belt, the pitch.
2-2 the count.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base-on-ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Chaz Rowe answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. 2 out, bases loaded.
That's the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 strike.
Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. Rowe is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble, and what does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch in a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A bouncer up the middle. And he's safe. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Mike.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
2 balls and a strike to count. The set and the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Ball 3. Mitch Haniger would be next. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Two out, bases loaded. Hit high and deep to left field. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they grab an 8-7 lead. Enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Oliver Drake. Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger,
Nope,
as
that's
he'll
the ball.
take a look at ball one.
Count
0 for
1-0.
2 for him to this point. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Alaska leads it 8-7. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy.
Andrew Miller enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Here's the pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Jose Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Rays, number 40, Jose Martinez.
And fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He comes in at 262 on the year. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Look out, 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Ready with the 2-0.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the run is Henniger. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard soft.
Your attention, please.
Anything you throw forward
Now
to the
running
plate,
at
this
first
guy
base
seems
for
to
the
somehow be able to find a hole.
Number 13.
Stepping in,
Maxwell.
Michael Perez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
The 0-1 delivery.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
Really good
Now
late bite on that slider right there.
hitter.
The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 hits and 4 attempts to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2 pitch.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Mondesi is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble.
Your
Brandon
attention,
Lau
please.
will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 8.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Adalberto Mondesi.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Now the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Drake, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 14.
Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. count now, a ball and a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Two balls and a strike to Jeanette. The 2-1 home. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
At the plate, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah.
2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Three-two pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Adames is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fastball just inside. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here now the 2-2. This one's flared off to the right side. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So coming to the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 0-2 delivery. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So striding in, Nate Lowe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Now batting, third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Set and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing productive comes out of that.
So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Ready with the 0-1. Yank the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one, and he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Bears came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Derek Moore claims the win out of the pen, his first. Andrew Miller works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs on 8 hits, 1 error.